Camera D is rolling. Rolling. Camera C is rolling. Yeah, sorry. I didn't notice it. Camera E is rolling. Camera I is rolling. Oh, camera's good?
Rolling.
Set? Okay, we're good. Okay.
I am almost a whole day old now. I arrived yesterday. I feel exactly like an experiment. It would be impossible for a person to feel more like an experiment than I do. And so I am coming to feel convinced that that is what I am. An experiment and nothing more.
This new creature with the long hair is a good deal in the way. It is always hanging around and following me about. I don't like this. I am not used to company.
The moon got lost last night and slid down and fell out of the scheme. A very, very great loss. It breaks my heart to think of it. It should have been fastened better.
Built me a shelter against the rain, but could not have it to myself. The new creature intruded. When I tried to put it out, it shed water out of the holes it looks with. I wish it could not talk. It is always talking.
I followed the other experiment around yesterday afternoon at a distance to see what it might be for. I feel more curiosity about it than about any of the other reptiles. That is, if it is a reptile. When I suppose it is, for it has frowsy hair and eyes, and it looks like a reptile. It has no hips, and when it stands, it spreads itself apart like a derrick. So I think it is a reptile, though it may be architecture.
Been examining the waterfall. It's the finest thing on the estate, I think. The new creature creature calls it Niagara Falls. Why, I'm sure I do not know. Says it looks like Niagara Falls. That is not a reason. I get no chance to name anything myself.
I have taken all the work of naming things off its hands, and I can see that it is quite relieved. It can think up a rational name to save itself, but I don't let it see that I'm aware of this defect. I have no defect like this.
The naming goes recklessly on. There isn't a thing I can do. I had a good name for the garden, and it was musical and pretty. Garden of Eden. Garden of Eden. But the new creature says it's all woods and rocks and scenery, and it has no resemblance to a garden. Says it looks like a park, and it does not look like anything but a park. Consequently, without consulting me, it has been renamed Niagara Falls Park. My life is not as happy as it was.
I think it is a man. I had never seen a man before, but it looks like a man. And I feel sure that that is what it is, but it isn't, and it is it. That wouldn't be grammatical, would it? I think it should be
The new creature says its name
nominative
is
he. I think
It
so.
says it's not an it.
Dative him.
I have no objection.
Possessive
It's a
his
she.
Well, I will consider it a man and call it he, until it turns out to be something else.
It used to be so quiet here.
but at last it seemed true.
Perhaps I ought to remember that she is very young, a mere girl. I ought to make allowances. She is all interest, eagerness, vivacity. The world to her is a charm, a wonder, a mystery, a joy. If she could quiet down and keep still for a moment at a time, that would be a peaceful spectacle.
So I went but stylish,
and that is the main point about clothes. it came. She caught it while I was in the north country trapping. It resembles us in some ways, and it may be a relation. That's what she thinks, but I still think it's a fish.
If I ask myself why I love him, then I find I do not know. I love certain birds because of their song, but I do not love Adam on account of his singing. No. The more he sings, the more I can't get used to
It is not a fish. It has ceased from lying around, and now it crawls about on four legs. The short front legs and the long hind legs indicate that it is one of the kangaroo family.
It isn't on account of his brightness that I love him, no. But he is not to blame for his brightness, such as it is. In time it may develop, but there's no hurry. He is well enough as he is.
I have offered to get her a kangaroo if she will let this one go, but it did no good.
For he is strong and handsome, and I love him for that. But I would love him without these qualities. And so I think that this kind of love is not a product of reason. It just comes, none knows whence, and it cannot explain itself.
I never saw such luck. She has caught another one. They are boys. We found it out long ago. It was their coming in that small, immature shape that puzzled us. After all these years, I see I was mistaken about Eve. at the start. It is better to live outside the garden with her than inside it without her. At first I thought she talked too much, but now I would be sorry to have that voice fall silent and pass out of my life. Blessed be the garden that brought us near together and taught me to know the goodness of her heart.